Hey guys, Willie James here from DreamHouse Musiq, and in this video tutorial I'm going to go over the song Jehovah Is Your Name. It's in E flat. There are key changes, but I might just stay in E flat. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to play it through once and then break it down, try to understand what's going on, chord structure, melody, and maybe some embellishments. I'll be going from a beginner perspective maybe to an intermediate, and we'll go from there. If you are interested in learning more about gospel piano, remember to share, like, and subscribe, and also check out my resources in the description. Okay, so I'm gonna play it through. I'm assuming you know the song. It's in E flat, so you gotta know your E flat major scale. All the melodies and chords come from the scale. All right, so okay, that's the basic gist of the song. So from the top, again, from a beginner's perspective, what are we doing here? So you know the melody, right? Jehovah. I suggest you figure out the melody before you attempt the chords. Also, maybe you want to learn the bass progressions as well, which is the bass notes, which the chords are built on. But anyway, the first chord is an E flat major. It's basically E flat major diatonic chord built on the 1, inverted, and then I did a drop 2, like so. Jehovah. And then for my bass, I am voicing with the 1 and the 5, right? Everything is coming from the diatonic chord. So the 1 and the 5 is the E flat and the B flat. So I just repeat the E flat and the B flat an octave lower. Like I said, inverted, drop to 2. So it has a nice open voicing like so. Right? So, right? Second chord is an F minor in second inversion, right? Because that melody has the F. So Jehovah. See that F is on top? That's why I have to invert the chord. Okay? That's why it's essential to know your diatonic chords and all inversions, right? Because inversions will help you play the melody. So Jehovah is the G is on top. That's simply an E flat again, but in second version. Root, first inversion, second version, right? And I like to voice with drop 2s. So this is the chord, sorry, the E flat in second inversion, and I drop the second note. All right, and then I voice with the G and the E flat on the bottom. The G and the E flat is simply from the E flat major chord, right? So I put the G down here. So nice open voicing like so. So, right? Your name. What is that? That's simply an A flat, which is built on the 4th chord. This is the A flat diatonic. If we put the E flat down here, that's A flat in second inversion. All right, so that's the A flat. I'll play it like that, right? And then Jehovah. Right, there's a passing chord to Jehovah. Jehovah is a B flat, simply a B flat chord. It's the diatonic, first inversion, second inversion. Right, again, this is an example of using inversion to match the melody. Jehovah, right? You could do a passing chord. So passing chords usually travel in intervals of 4 or 5. So Jehovah is your name, passing chord, the 2, which is the F, to the 5, which is B flat. Now this is an F dominant. Okay, F dominant is F, A, C, and then a flat 7, which is E flat. We call this an F7 or F minor 7, because in the F major scale, E is the 7th, flat is a dominant 7 or F7. Okay, whatever you want to call it, but it's used as a passing chord, Jehovah, to set up the 5 chord, which is B flat. Right? So again, Jehovah is your name, passing chord to the 5, right? So that F7 I voice like this. So you got to know your 7 chords and be able to know how to do inversions of them, right? But I voice it like this. I put the 1 and the flat 7 in my left hand like so, and then from this I'll just use maybe the E flat, the C, and the A. You could do that. Okay, Jehovah, this is just a straight B flat. Okay, now it's gonna walk up from B flat. It's gonna go 5, 6, right? So the 6 is a C in E flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm still playing an F7, but without the F. Or you could see it as a minor flat 5, A minor flat 5, okay, with the C on the bottom. Okay, Jehovah, right? So what do I have? A C and an A on the bottom, and then the is a B flat in second inversion over D, which is the 7th of E flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Jehovah, I would do this. Jehovah is, or you could do this, is, the melody is there, so you could play like this. So I have a D and a B flat, which is all coming, it's just a different voicing of the diatonic B flat, right? Is, so I play the F up here, I play my B flat here, and my F. I'll take out the D here, so I have a nice open chord on top like this, and I'll put the D and the B flat on the bottom. So Jehovah is your name. Okay, and then we'll do like a 4 over 5. Sorry, a 4 over 1. 4 over 1 means I'm doing the 4 chord, which is the diatonic A flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 4 chord in E flat. So I'll just keep the root, and I'll repeat the C down here. So I'll do this voicing. So Jehovah is your name, passing chord to set up to the 1, Jehovah, and then repeat again. Jehovah is your name. Pardon my singing, I can't hear myself in the mic properly, but right, and then the passing chord on the 2, right? This is a 2, 5. Okay, you'll hear that a lot in gospel, passing chords, 2, 5. Jehovah, walk up to the 6, to the 7, which is B flat over D, your name, right? And then chorus, mighty is just the E flat chord, 1 in second inversion. Mighty is up here, right? The melody is a B flat, so that's just an E flat chord. And then you walk up again, mighty war. Now on the 2 here, the F, you could do it F minor, which is like so, F minor in second inversion, but we'll do a D flat major, which is not diatonic to E flat. Okay, so it's a D flat major chord over F, and I'm repeating the D flat in my left hand. So F, D flat, and then D flat chord in my right hand. So mighty warrior. Okay, that's a G. So it's an E flat over G. Again, so E flat diatonic, second inversion over the G and E flat. This is all coming from the E flat chord. Right? I'm extending the chord, which means I'm repeating the notes and I'm voicing it differently. I'm arranging, voicing is an arrangement of the notes. So mighty warrior, great, which is a straight A flat, first inversion, and then the 1 and the 5 in my left hand. So mighty warrior, okay, great, right? And then in battle, so that's a passing 6-2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in E flat. 6 is C and 2 is F. 1, 2. So we in mighty warrior great 6-2. What is that 6-2? It's a C minor 7. Okay, which is this. But of course, it's basically an E flat over C. So you could take the E flat, invert it, keeping the bass C, and right, like so. So E flat over C to the F minor in first inversion. Okay. So mighty warrior great 6-2, right? In this case, the 6 is a passing to the 2 in battle. So I'll take that F minor and raise the A flat to an A. That turns it into an F7, right? F7. Okay. And then I just voice the F and the E flat on the bottom. In battle. So battle. Right? This may not be exactly on the record, but it's my interpretation. You could keep the A flat there if you want, but I thought I heard a F7, okay, which is basically the natural 3. So F minor, F major 7. In battle, Jehovah. So we're gonna climb up from the B flat, which is the 5, right? So Jehovah is, so the bass line is 5, 6, 7, right? And the chords are B flat over B flat. We got a A minor flat 5, which is basically, it's just the top 3 notes on the F7, right? If I take out the F, it's like a minor, well, it's an A minor diminished. Sorry, A diminished, right? Or A minor flat 5, same thing. Or if I add the F, it becomes F7. Right? Jehovah is, that's just a B flat with the D on the bottom. Alright, or 5 over 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the E flat. And I think it repeats again. So that's just the E flat straight. T warrior, right? Great in battle, right? J5, 6, 7, your name. All right, let's talk about some embellishments. Okay, drop a comment below. Let me know if that was straightforward. I am trying to come from a beginner's perspective. Some of you may be more advanced. So embellishments and chord extensions. So embellishments, simple one is a little trill. So if you have a major chord, I usually trill from the 2 to the 3. So the F is the 2, 1, 2, and G is the 3. So I'll go like this. So because the chord is in first inversion, like so. So that G here, I'll trill. I'll use my thumb and my second finger like so. Right? So or you could slide from the G flat to the G. Right? Jehovah. See how I trill on the G? From the G flat to the G. So you want to get your chord solid first before you do your trills. I always trill. Sometimes I do it too much, right? But you hear that in gospel a lot. So Jehovah is your name. That little trill there, right? From the F to the G flat to the F. So Jehovah is. Right? Same thing with the A flat. I'll trill from the 2 to the 3. Right? In A flat, B flat is 2, C is 3. That's why you gotta know all your scales. Name. So. Okay. So usually on the I would call it the 3 of a chord, you could do your thrill, right? Or the third of the chord. Okay, the third of this chord is A. Okay, so from the A flat to the A, right? Jehovah is. And here's a little passing I think I heard in the record. To go to the 1 is. So, okay, so it's like a melodic passing. So B flat, it's like an F chord without the F, and that's probably a B7, B flat 7, right? B flat 7 without the B flat. It's just the A flat and the D. So Jehovah is, right? Jehovah is, right? That would take some practice depending on your skill level, right? In the beginning, I think I just showed the 4/1, sorry, but you could do 4/1, 5/1 to lead up to the 1. So what do I mean? What is your name? 1, 2, right? So that's an A flat with the C here, the B flat with the D here. Jehovah. You'll hear that in gospel too. Jehovah is. Pardon my singing. I'm sorry. I don't have a direct feedback into my ear, so I'm probably off. But anyways, you'll hear this in gospel. Jehovah. So that's a 2 chord, but it's with the F minor with the sharp 5, which turns it into a D flat chord. So if you voice it like so, and then you can repeat the A. This is called stacking, repeating the notes. So you have this voicing, but you could do like an add 2, D flat at D flat major sus2, sorry. So you just play with the 2 and the 1 here. So Jehovah. Alright, so I trill while keeping my bass F and D flat. Jehovah. Right? So the basic chord is a D flat. I extended it, and then I did the sus2, which is E flat. That's why you gotta know your chords. If that sounds like Chinese, gotta know your diatonic chords. Click the link below. Yeah, so Jehovah is. You could even do on this voicing here, which is just E flat over G, and the E flat here. Instead of doing this G right here, play the sus2 in E flat. F is 2, so that's E flat sus2. So it's just a trill. So Jehovah is, okay. I think I heard that on the record. So it's a basic A flat, but he does like a little. So that's a 1 7 6 into the 3 of A flat, and the A flat is the 1 and the 5. So that voicing, very strong, powerful voicing. So your name, right? And I'll show a little passing on the 2 to the 5. You can do this chord, right? What it is, it's a D minor first inversion, and you just go down in semitones, right? D flat minor to the C minor, all while holding the F, and it falls right into a B flat chord in first inversion with the 1 and the 5 on the bass. So let's do the whole thing. Jehovah is your name, right? 2 5 6 7 like before, right? You might have noticed I usually do like a 1 5 in my voicing in my left hand. You could do an extension, okay? So I'll do the 2 in E flat major, F is the 2. So it's like a stretch, it's like an E flat 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. That's the space between E flat and F, going up the E flat major scale to the 9 and to the 10. So I'll do like that, or right? Jehovah is your name, right? Right, let's talk about that walk up, the 6 7, right into the 6. Basically in gospel, usually you'll have a 4 over 6, which is an A flat chord. 1 2 3 4. A flat is the 4th chord, 4th diatonic chord in the E flat major key. And I'll put the 3, which is the C, on the bottom. And if you know your scale, C is the 6. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I say 4 over 6. But you could voice this 4 over 6 with the add 2 or the sus2, like so. This makes it sound so much more pretty. So it's the basic A flat major chord with the A flat sus2 chord. Okay, I explained this in my top 7 gospel guide PDF, which you could click on the link below to get access to, right? But I voice it like this. Now you can put the C on the bottom, an octave lower, and then I could stack. Stacking is repeating chords, repeating notes, sorry. So an octave lower, like so. And then I could even add the A flat here for this nice big chord, So we have this basic A flat chord all the way to this nice lush chord, and it all comes from just the basic, right? So 6, 7. So what is this chord? It's the B flat, which is the 5 chord, over the 7, which is the D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, B flat is the 5th diatonic chord in the key of E flat, and I've taken the middle note D and just put it on the bottom like so, and then I play the sus2 in B flat. That's why you gotta know your scales. Okay, in B flat, the 2 is C. Okay, that's what we say, B flat sus2, suspended. Very open sounding chord. Feels like it needs to resolve. But anyway, over the D, that's the basic. But then I'm gonna put the D in the bottom just like before. Then I'm gonna repeat the F here. That's called chord stacking, repeating the notes. And then I'm gonna put the B flat here. So we have this: the A flat over C to the B flat over D to the 1. Right, so you could use that anywhere in any praise and worship song that has a walk up or passing, which is the 6, 7 into the 1. I do that a lot. Okay. That's another way you could do the 6, 7, 1, 2. This open. It's the same chord, the A flat sus2, but in inverted. So the A flat goes on top, and I keep the C on the bottom and the E flat here. Or you could do this. But I like to do this. See this big stretch here, the C and the E flat? If you can't do that, you could just put the C up higher, so it's easier to play down here. So 6 and then 7. It's the same thing. B flat sus2 inverted with the D on the bottom. And I could repeat the F here. So okay, so let's do a little playthrough with those things all together. So Jehovah is your name, right? Jehovah is your name. Jehovah is. Right, what was that? I did a play on the G and the F, right, which basically comes from the A flat major 7th chord. I isolated the G on top here. This is A flat major 7, and then I did it to the 6 of A flat, or the 3 and the 2 in E flat. Okay. Alright. Here's the F7. Jehovah is. That was from the E flat, the flat 3, which is G flat, to the F. I just slide like this. Okay, a little bit more advanced passings there, but mighty warrior, great. Remember we did the 6-2 and great. Yeah, great and bad. You could do mighty warrior, great, and then so the natural chord was like a C minor. But what you could do is you could do C minor 11th instead. Okay, which is just an extension of the chord. So C minor 7th, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, I'm doing that wrong. Yes. 9, 10, 11. Okay. So I'm isolating that B flat over the C. and then I do a little passing with the D and the F to the D and the F to the D flat and the E. So let's play it in context. But the melody in, right? Okay. So that turns it into a C dominant flat 9. Right? So C, so this is a C C minor 11th, and then into a C7 flat 9. So great in back, right, falls into the F minor 7. Jehovah is your name. Oh, there's another passing. Gospel, you hear it a lot if you don't know it. So you go from the 1 in this voicing here, the 3 and the 1 on top. What you'll do is you'll go from the 5, which is the B flat, and just walk down, and then you go to the flat 7 and walk down in semitones to the 5. So the notes are, while holding the E flat with your pinkies, so like so, or to be faster. That's another little trick you could do. Okay, so yeah, hopefully this tutorial was helpful. Drop some comments, please. Help me out if my direction was good, whether it was too complicated, too easy. Let me know. Okay, I'm just gonna play through and do a little bit bigger chords and more open. If you're a little bit more advanced, you could take some of these. So Want to learn how to play even more gospel chords without theory overwhelm? Simply download the Top 7 Beginner Gospel Chords PDF by clicking the link in the description. You'll learn about the top 7 must-know gospel chords and how to use them in gospel songs you already know. Again, to get access, hit that link below, and I'll see you on the inside.